All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the show. Hope everybody's doing great. Merry Christmas. I went down and I've been getting contacted by these people and everything, and they're like, come down, let's have a little photo shoot for the holidays and this and that. And I'm like, I like to maintain kind of a low pro. And they're like, come on down. And I'm like, nah, I think I'm good. And then they're like, come on, we'll pay you. And I'm like, what time do I need to be there? Anyway, so they took a couple snaps, and I figured, you know what? It's the holidays. I'll just throw you one here. Take a look. So listen to this. So I'm shit you not on the Twitter, on the Hollywood Fix. For some reason, they pop up. You can see right here on the date, so you know I'm not Fugazi in this whole thing. Today, date. They dropped this thing where H and the Scheist are speaking about social media and all the damages that it does. Ladies, they're like, excuse me, please, we haven't. Excuse me, we can't afford the phones. Please, we don't own the internet. Please, we just want some money. What do you do? Nobody can. We can't afford those phones, those pinchy phones. Listen. Anyways, it made me think of this other video that I did when they originally did this, and I found it. And folks, I think it's really funny. So, anyways, I hope you guys are all doing great. Check it out if you want some giggles. And by the way, I'm not joking you. I am almost inspired to do another one just because of like certain moments on here.
I think from my personal standpoint,
it's just the whole thing is ridiculous. Anyways, okay, I don't want to listen. I don't want to spoil the other one. So, here's the other video, all right? Let me know your thoughts. Hope you guys are all doing great. And don't forget who loves your baby, all right? Here we go. Played it. All right, let's get into this. First of all, Shice Mice thought she was done for the night. She's like in her pajamas. She's like, what? Oh my God. We have another. We gotta go to another thing. Ugh. Screw it. I'm just gonna wear what I'm gonna wear. By the way, she hasn't worn any white. She does not want another New York thing with Carson Daly / Nick Nolte. Ah, gee, Lord. She doesn't wanna blend in with the chair. She's not wearing no white this trip. Nothing. Okay? That's usually her go-to color. She's not wearing it. She's like, listen, bitches, I am not going to look like the head of a chair again. Okay? I'm not going to be at one with a chair. Screw it. I'm wearing my silky brown pajamas. I don't care, bitch. I look better than all of them anyways. Well, screw it. H, we're in Colombia. We're getting paid. Who cares? Let's go. She's like, I am, by the way, the gate, look how much distance she covers right there. Just in that gate with those pontoons, okay? H, button, toilet. Oh, Bugsy, please, I gotta self-soothe myself. Unbelievable. Mr. Prince, what are you doing? I'm self-soothing. Would you leave me alone? This guy right here is the best, too. You gotta think, right? I don't know what this guy does or whatever. Nobody knows who he is. But he's like, I'm going to be on stage. I'm going to be with the vice president, right? That nobody likes. I'm going to be with the couple that nobody likes. I'm going to be on, the cameras are going to be on. This is going to be all over the globe. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show them all up. You know what, honey? Give me that bedazzled blue jean jacket and denim pants that I got. No, the really bedazzled one, right? I want to sparkle. I want to sparkle like the stars in the sky here. Look at this shiny, bedazzled son of a gun right here, and the heels, my man. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What do you got? A 4-inch pump going on here, brother? Please, this guy is bedazzled to the moon, right? Maybe he works for Bedazzle. You know what I mean? Maybe this is like a plant. Big bedazzle. Maybe Colombia's really, pushing the bedazzling. You know what I mean? Maybe he's an insider. He's a plant for the big Bedazzle Corporation. Look at the pencils that this lady is rocking here. Honey, please. A sandwich. Okay? Come on. Please. Look at this. Come on. Please. It looks like 2 pencils and a melon. Please, what are we doing here? She's looking around. She's like, where's my microphone? Where's my microphone? She's like, oh, there it is. Okay. I'm fine. Think about this, too. His job is to get people involved in what his crusade is, okay? And this is his tone of speech. Like, are you trying to put everybody to sleep, my friend?
A few weeks ago, and it's been going now for about 3 years.
Mr. Prince, that's not what Jane Polly said. She said she said you had a modest beginning.
The two of you, this is, it's a modest beginning.
Now you're saying that you started 3 years ago. Mr. Prince, you just did the Oprah interview 3 years ago. How did you start this 3 years ago? And that means you lied on Jane Polly. You're the Jane Polly. You lied, Mr. Prince, please.
Officially a few weeks, but we've been gathering the...
Officially a few weeks, but we've been gathering names for 10 years now. Mr. Prince, yeah, that story does not line up with what you said on the Jane Polly. Mr. Prince, I think you're full of bullshit.
The parents, we have over 150 parents now.
That's good. Just round it up to you know what I mean? Just put a real ballparky number on that. You know what I mean? Yeah, last week at Jane Polly, sure. Yeah, there might have been like 5 people there. But now we have over 150. You know what I mean? It's not 98. It's not 127, 136. Oh, we have over 150. Yeah, in 1 week. Oh, but we've been doing this for 3 years. Even though we just did our Oprah interview in March of 2021, and it is now August of 2024. But we've been doing this for 3 years. Please. We've been gathering names.
Who have children.
Okay, this brilliant. Okay, I'm sorry. Whoever is saying this, first of all, I'm tired of all these haters, right? All these naysayers saying that this guy's not intelligent. He just said we gathered over 150 parents that have children, right? Please, you know what I mean? I think the definition technically of a parent is somebody that has children. I could be wrong. I'm not as bright as H. Let's move on. All right, we got to cover this one more angle that H loves to drive home here.
With a purpose.
With a purpose. I like to turn, it's called you turn pain into profit. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I said that wrong. No, Megsy was singing to porpoises. Was Megsy singing to porpoises, or is this a... Megsy, I'm turning pain into profit. No, I can't. It's not profit. It's not profit. It's not porpoises. It's a purpose. You got to turn your pain into a purpose. And my purpose is to just continually talk about my pain. That's my whole purpose, is to turn my pain into my purpose. Is that my I'm confused. Megsy, I need to read these cue cards again, please. I counted. Now, I could be wrong, but I counted. She said I, me, or my. I want to say 16 times, but I could be off because it was so rapid fire at some point in times. My counter broke, so I could be wrong.
I think from
just right there.
my personal stand.
My personal standpoint. Of course, it's your personal standpoint. It's coming from you, stupid. This is not a public. You know what I mean. This isn't the public consensus.
Point. Well, you can hear X.
By the way, let's get into this. First of all, when she met H and they did the BBC thing, she was like, all like, oh my God, you know what I mean, doing that. Then when she did the documentary, she went into the whole, my balls dropped. She was like, and in America, we have, I couldn't believe we had medieval time. She was doing that whole thing. It's just she's kind of leaning into the Omid Scoobs, like, oh dear, please, how dare you, sir, how please. We don't sound anything alike. Oh, but in medieval times. Now, when she was on Jane Pauley just a week ago, she went full Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. Hello, mother. It's been really hard. All week we've just been crying and getting our anuses bleached.
And she went full Kim Kardashian, where she was like, our kids are young. And you know what? They're amazing. Oh my God, they're so amazing. Oh my God, it just Jane, what I'd like to see, Jane. And then now she's in frickin' Colombia, and she's going right back into the documentary voice, right? She's going right back into it.
Experts and activists. I approach it from a very, very human level.
I approach it from a very, very human level. What a level could you approach? Only an alien would say I approach it from a human level. Okay? What? You're alleged, keep this in mind, okay? I'm telling you, she's saying the truth in the open, and nobody's picking up on it other than myself, okay? I've been saying this for years. The lady is in a skin suit, okay? Her mother disappeared for 10 years. Don't you think that is weird? Okay? Don't you think she was up in a spaceship somewhere? Do you think allegedly Scheissmeist is part, flamingo, something? Please, okay? She's got alien arms, alien hands, alien shoulders. Nobody knows nothing. She's got huge feet. Why do they got huge feet? Aliens don't like the snow, right? They don't know how to wear those Eskimo snows, those tennis rackets Eskimos wear on their feet. Aliens don't know that shit, so they have to have big pontoons so they don't get stuck in the snow. Everybody knows this. I'm telling you, people call me a theorist, a sea theorist, please. Now, she's saying on a human level. If you're a human, why would you even need to preference that? Thank you. Please, thank you. I'll accept my award now. Crack the case, Your Honor. You're out of order.
Well, and also an emotional.
Emotional? Aren't you humans emotional? I'm trying to be as human as I can. On a human level, I am a human.
Perspective. From the place that I sit in the world, right?
From the place that I sit in the world on this stupid chair in Colombia for this pointless trip. So the place that I sit in the world, which is basically on our couch at home, scrolling through social media, okay? Looking at myself and what everybody is saying about me. So I can try to stop it. And H wants to stop it too because they're so mean. Oh my God.
Right now. And for me.
Me. Did I say me or I one more time?
The most important place that I sit in the world.
I sit in the world. Again, bitch, can you not repeat the same thing in 3 seconds? Where I sit in the world. Where I sit in the world. Where do you sit in the world? Looks like you're sitting right on that big dumb chair in your pajamas. That's where you're sitting. With sweat marks, by the way. Looks good.
World right now is as a mother.
As a mother. However, you never see me being a mother. Nor do you see my children anywhere. I mean, it's a good grift, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? She sounded like H now.
Look at it through the lens of what might.
Lens, Miss San, please. Archie gave her, let her take some photography. Please, Archie's telling her about the lens. That she's getting this all from Archibald and his Leica camera. Please, he's probably working a wedding right now. It's this weekend. It's August, busy.
Children, our children.
She goes, my children than our children. Could you be any more batshit bananas?
In Latin America.
In Latin America? Mrs. Prince, please, we do not all have cell phones, please. Nor do we have 5G, or most of us don't have the internet, please. Oh, Mrs. Brains, I thought you were going to give us my money.
It's 67 times a day.
Oh my God. And those numbers are like nothing compared to me. Okay, please. I was like, that's it? I'm like, these bitches don't have shit on me, please. 67 times is like nothing. That's like me waking up and going and getting my coffee. Well, I don't go get it, but I have a servant give it to me. So, you know what I mean? But in that period of time that it takes, 67 times is like, please, it's child's play. I mean, they are children, so, it makes sense.
You think about, parents. Maybe your grandmother used to say,
Think about parents. And by the way, she has dropped this grandmother thing. I don't know how many times she has said this grandmother thing. I'm surprised she hasn't dropped the soap speech. No offense. Seriously.
it to you also. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Oh my God. Oh my God. She has been saying that shit. I'm not joking you. I have seen interviews from, I want to say 2012 that she was still saying that stupid ass line. Okay, that was it. That was the whole Silky Brown speech right there. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, Omid. Beg your pardon, sir. There you go, folks. Silky Brown getting downtown.
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.